Hello, Queen Juliana. I'm sorry about the last video. It's probably not so much that the volume on my camera is bad as that I tend to speak in a very low voice naturally. I want to tell this story, so I'm going to try and redo it, keeping my volume up. Anyway, the question I was answering was about, have you ever seen an alien? And no, I never saw an alien, but when I was a child, I did see a dragon. Now, at the time, I was living in Brooklyn, New York. I lived across the street from the elevated train and about 3 or 4 blocks from the Williamsburg Bridge. So every morning when I went to school, I had to cross a street. There was 2 lanes of traffic going into the Williamsburg Bridge. Then there was the elevated tracks. There was an island in the middle, and then there was another 2 lanes of traffic coming from the Williamsburg Bridge. Well, one day I was crossing the street. It was a fairly dangerous street to cross as a 10-year-old. So I saw an opening in the traffic and I started to cross. But just as I started crossing the street, I saw behind me and to my right what seemed to me to be a huge dragon. Now, at the time, I was busy crossing the street and I couldn't stop to look. So I hurried across the street and I was excited about having caught a glimpse of this when I got to the island in the middle. And as soon as I got there, I stopped and started turning around. But as I was turning, I thought to myself, you know, if I turn around now and look, I'm not going to see a dragon. I'm going to see a billboard or a cloud formation or something that looked like a dragon. And I didn't want that to happen, so I didn't turn around. I just continued walking to school. Later on, I thought about it and I decided that there had been a dragon and that the dragon was impressed with the courtesy I showed by not looking directly at it. And from that day on, I considered that I had a dragon protector, that dragon was looking out for me. I continued to have this idea for a long time, and then as things like this happened, it faded away. I really didn't think about it again until recently, actually about my 50th birthday. I decided for that occasion I wanted to do something really special. And for some reason, at that time, this story came back into my mind. And so, what I did was I gave my dragon a home. So now he's always with me. Anyway, that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you heard it. Thank you for listening.